Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon TV. I'm here with Kylie Bussing of
The Hair Company, Nashua, New Hampshire.
And she is here at the Goldwell KMS Academy in New York City. We are in the penthouse in the meatpacking district because you just won
Color Zoom, the new talent category in the USA.
in the US. So you're a finalist for the Global Zoom, heading to Barcelona this fall. So exciting. Congratulations. It's great. We were just having a little chit chat because they're here training with the great powers here at the Academy. And we were talking about dimension and hair color, and you said how you combine balayage with Babylights to get beautiful dimension and you create a money piece. I'm going to ask you to demonstrate all of that here and now, so fill us in.
Absolutely. Just going to give you guys some tips and tricks on this. So when I'm choosing my sectioning, I always like to go with the shape of the head. So I'm going to work diagonally up the side of her head. When you're choosing the consistency of your lighteners, you want a thicker consistency for surface painting and a more viscous consistency for full saturation. I'm just surface painting today. As far as my tension, I'm going to hold it at about 45 degrees from the head. So I have here one of my favorite balayage lighteners from Goldwell. It's the Goldwell Silk Lift Ash Control Lightener mixed with Silk Lift 30 Volume Developer. I'm just going to take a medium Goldwell brush. Again, consistent tension on the hair is going to create a more consistent result. So I'm just going to take a little bit of product on my brush. You're going to want to start more mid-shaft and work your way up to really create a more diffused, soft line.
And I want you to hold this. Show us,
Yes.
It's very little and it's just on the tip.
Yes, exactly. Very little product because you want to build it. Again, no heavy hands in balayage. I'm going to start feather up. I like to take not super wide sections to create more dimension toward the root with those really melty pieces. So you still have your depth, but you've got these great melted pieces, so I usually paint in V's. And now when I want to ensure that I have consistent saturation, I'll take my index finger and my middle finger and just glide them over your section, laying it down.
And one thing you said that I thought was so interesting is you make sure between each section you wipe your fingers off.
Absolutely.
So you have to have a towel nearby.
Absolutely. So. Balayage can get a little bit messy, especially when you use your hands to melt, which I definitely do. So I always have a few clean towels on hand to remain nice and neat. So for your baby lighted section, just take a very, very fine section over your previously balayage section. And again, very, very fine weaves. I like to paint my baby light onto a foil. So I place my foil underneath my section. Here you can be a little more generous with your product because we want to create more brightness. Just making sure that you start painting at the mid-shaft, downward, and then just softly feather up. One of my favorite tools from Goldwell is this angled detailing brush. And what I like to use this for is to diffuse my baby light. So I just want to elevate my foil, take my detailing brush, with no product on it and feather up. You can bring this up a little bit higher if you're looking for more of that like sombre look, that really, really nice seamless melt. You're going to achieve that. And then just overlay your foil and let process.
All right, perfect. So the money piece.
Yes. This is, I find that most women, when they come in, they want to see that nice brightness framing their face. And a really easy way to achieve that is you want to ask them where they part their hair. Today, she's parting it in the middle. So I have a previously painted section, but what you want to do is you want to take a little bit of hair from this side of the part and the opposite side, combine them together to make one section. And then you want to start applying your product mid-shaft, melting upward toward the root. You're going to take this one up pretty high because, again, we want to see the most brightness in the front. And then what I like to do to ensure that this is the most gorgeous melted section, again, take my 2 fingers and I really work at just feathering this so it's an extremely seamless melt. You can't tell where anything starts and stops because as this grows out, of course, it's right in front of the face.
Right, so you're putting in a shadow naturally, so you don't
Yes.
have a line of demarcation. That is so great. Oh, thank you. And again, tell us the formula, your favorite formula?
It is the Goldwell Silk Lift Ash Control with the Silk Lift 30 volume developer.
I love that. So one of her prizes was obviously to come here and get the training with the great people at Goldwell, but they also got a little social media how-to. And what are one of the things you just learned?
I learned that having a simple Instagram name is very important, such as Kylie Bussing Hair, which is my Instagram name.
Kylie Bussing Hair. You just changed it an hour ago.
I did.
So you guys, make sure you follow her. And how do you spell Kylie Bussing Hair?
It is Kylie Bussing hair.
And so right now you have 0 followers, right? Right? I mean,
No, I still have the same amount of followers, just a new name.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I love that. So you guys, make sure you follow her. And she had a very complicated name before, and you couldn't even spell it.
I could not.
All right, so everybody follow her. And again, the name of your salon?
The hair company in
Okay,
Nashville, New
good,
Hampshire.
good luck in Barcelona.
you.
This is going to be fun.
Thank you so
I look
much.
forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll
You
see
as
you.
well.
All right, bye.